So, it's finally the day we've all been waiting for, the global release of Cardfight Vanguard Zero, and not much has really changed actually. Yeah, seriously, the biggest change that's immediately noticeable is that my VP has been reset, but that's it really. So, yeah. Um, so, I'm gonna clear this up right now because I've seen a little bit of confusion about this. Bushiroad has promised players that when the global release launches, every player will receive 20 free packs for pre-registering, because a lot of people pre-registered, and so their incentive to get people to pre-register was 20 free packs. If you're someone who's already played the Singapore version like me, you've already opened them. Yeah, seriously. The 20 free packs they gave the Singapore players and the 20 free packs they're giving out right now, those are the same packs. So if you've already opened those 20 free packs, then yeah, you've already opened them. So that's that clarification out of the way, and that's fine. I don't mind that actually. I saw some people saying, haha, the single players don't get the packs at all, but actually no, we got the packs. We just got them. We just got them significantly earlier than everyone else, so that's fine, you know. Okay, so basically we're just going to be playing some more Cardfight Vanguard Zero for another 20 or so minutes, I'm assuming. So right now I have 1,200 gems and 11 tickets, and alright, I'll open a couple packs, fine. It feels weird not to open any packs in the global release video, so let's do that. Only a couple though, because I am still trying to save, so I keep saying that. I keep like I wanna save up packs for later on, and then I keep not doing that. So whoops. So we're gonna do that. So from what I've realized, actually, it's more beneficial to spend your tickets if you can. So if you have both gems and tickets, you actually probably want to be spending the tickets instead. By the way, those were the worst packs ever. Those were awful. It's best to spend your tickets if you can, because the gems can refill your stamina, and that gives you more options later down the line. You don't want to accidentally spend all your gems and only be left with tickets, because then you can't refill your stamina. Now you're thinking, hey, Asterisk, you have 999 stamina, why would you want more? Well, it's not necessarily that I'd want more, it's that I could get more in future if I need to. It's leaving my options open, which is always a smart thing to have. And also, if you're wanting to get very specific cards, then there's the crafting system. And if you want to be taking full advantage of the crafting system later down the line, you kind of want to be grinding it, and grinding it's going to take up stamina. So if there's a very, very specific card you want, it's actually better not to open packs, but instead use your stamina doing the character fights so that you can get the materials you want to actually get the specific card you want. So there's that. So let's see, let's do some grade 10 missions. So clear story ride 10 and win once against Kai. Let's win against Kai. Kagero is definitely the deck. Cool, it did that to me last night when I was recording the other video. Yeah, Kagero is definitely the deck I'm least familiar of the three, even known as the most viable from what I've seen. But I'm pretty sure I can do this when using Kagero, yeah. Yeah, okay. This is not a very good Kagero deck at all, but ooh, customize. Let's see what new customized stuff we have. Not much. It's the same stuff we had before. Okay, cool. Okay, let's fight Kai. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna want to get rid of a grade 3 to begin with, because I want to exchange that for a grade 2 if I can. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one because it has a longer effect. Yes, seriously, that's the only reason I'm getting rid of that one. And I got another grade 1. Okay, so this card fight is going to be very front-loaded for me here. Unless I get some good draws very quickly. So, yeah. Okay, our turn. That's good. We're going second. That's good. Holy shit, that's a lot of grade 1s. That's a pretty good one. Discard a card from your hand and then draw a card. Yep. Okay, so I'm wanting to put Iron Tail Dragon out first. But then I'm probably gonna put I'm gonna put him there. And then I'm gonna put another Iron Tail Dragon. And then I guess I'll put a couple units to boost. Like so. This is way more front loaded than I feel during one of these is, oh, the camera has changed. It's more zoom in. It's more zoomed in now. I think that's what happens when you press the camera button. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, this is how I've usually been playing, and this is how the game wants you to play it. Okay, I guess let's stick with this for now. This isn't too bad. It's cool they give you the option, I guess. You can have a more kind of cinematic, zoomed in sort of camera that moves around more. But I think I actually... Nope, not auto. I think I actually prefer having it more zoomed out like that because it gives you a full and clear view of the field. I guess the other one, the more zoomed in one, is better for if you have a small phone screen. But because my phone is pretty modern, the screen is actually fairly big because... Like, whenever I think of phones, I always think of, like, the small, shitty, like, 4-inch ones from, like, 2012, because I'm a boomer now. And so these new phones everyone has, including myself, they have, like, massive screens. It just feels so weird. Because I remember back in the day, the thing everyone always said were, the reason phones are the size they are is so that you can comfortably, like, reach every corner of your phone using just your thumb whilst holding it. And you could not do that. You cannot do that with modern phones, I can tell you that. Those screens are too damn big. So I don't think I actually want a counterblast. I guess I could rest this one or draw a card. That might actually be useful, because I do certainly need some more. And it is only a grade 1, so yeah, okay, sure, let's do that. Probably not the smartest move, but we'll do it. And I guess I'll get rid of this guy here. And hope I get a grade 2. Yeah, okay, cool. That's not too bad, actually. And then, in fact, can I just place this one out? Yeah, okay, cool. That actually worked out in my advantage. So we're going to battle. And we're going to use that grade 2, I guess, to get rid of that. And then we're going to do this. And then we will attack with our Vanguard. So, yeah, the cool thing with this is that, yes, the game is actually out now. There's a very strong chance that everyone watching this has actually had a little bit of time to play around with the game. So that's really cool. It's cool to see that the wait is finally over. God, this game, the wait for this game was so long. And I'm saying that as someone who got to play it early. This game got delayed, especially the English version, got delayed so many times. And, like, it was announced early 2018, and here in 2020 is it finally out, which is, I feel like that's a pretty long development cycle, but honestly, from what I've played, the game is worth that wait. It's a really fun, I think as long as it gets consistently updated like the Japanese version has been, then we should be fine, basically. Because this is really fun, and I've already seen quite a few people, like a lot of people, reach out to me and say that they wouldn't, like, they've been interested in Cardfight Vanguard for ages now, but they've never had a chance to actually play the card game, and this has been their perfect opportunity to do so. And so that's really cool as well, to see that people have actually had the chance to finally play the game. Okay, so what am I wanting to do here? I think I'm going to want to move this guy forward, and then move this guy here, because I really ideally want to be making 3 attacks this turn. So I'm thinking if I attack... If I attack with my Vanguard, I can hopefully get some kind of trigger that I can give to that other rare guard, and I can get all 3 attacks in, is what I'm hoping. Actually, let's try doing that. And then, yeah. I mean, that doesn't help all too much, actually, but... Oh wait, no it does, because then I can... Yeah, ha, no, this is smart, I did this intentionally, shut up. Because now I can do that, and then I can attack this grade 2 with my grade 1, and now I can actually get an attack through with my Vanguard. Ha. I'm smart, I'm clever. I am the cleverest being in the universe. Oh my god, he fucking did, didn't he? I might have lost this. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, this is not a very good deck that I'm using right now, so that's not too bad, actually, I guess. But I think I've lost this, unless I get a heal trigger immediately, and even then, I don't think so. Yep. God damn it. Alright, that's fine. I'm thinking our best course of action here is... okay, our best course of action, I'm feeling, is to retry the card fight, but with a better deck. I know that sounds obvious, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to change clans, which is going to give us less of the crafting material. But that's fine because I'll just do what I did with the Oracle Think Tank one, where I redo it with the proper clan later off screen. So, yep. Yeah, he's telling me I have new stuff. I guess it's just because I've updated to the global release. And yes, for anyone wondering, hey, is the global release any different to the Singapore one? Not really so far. The Singapore version, I mean, again, the Singapore version was released only 2 weeks before the official release. So, of course, it wasn't going to be that different. But yeah, it really isn't. It's just the same game. So, if you're still playing the Singapore version and you really can't be bothered switching over to the global one, then don't worry about it, basically. You can totally get away with that. I'm going to keep this hand, because I actually quite like it. Could have done with another grade 1, but I guess we'll see when we draw, right? So he's going to go first, and yeah, so it's cool to see that this game actually does really serve a good purpose, because it's the accessibility that I mentioned earlier. Pretty much everyone has something that'll run this game, whether it be a phone or a PC that has an Android emulator, which means that pretty much every Vanguard fan should, hopefully, be getting the chance to play this game, which is really good, because it means that, well, yeah, that's how you advertise a trading card game. This game kind of exists. Ooh, that's a crit. Okay, cool. This game kind of exists to get people sort of weaned onto the game, if you know what I mean. So we're going to attack with Gemini, and then we're going to... Oh, I was going to say then we're going to get a trigger with a Vanguard, but we can't with a grade 1, can we? So we're just going to attack with Gemini, I guess. Probably shouldn't have put Gemini out, because now he's just going to destroy it, so whoops. Oh well, not too big a deal. I've already lost against him once, and I'm already making misplays again. Whoops. But it's cool because, yeah, this game exists so that basically everyone gets a chance to play Vanguard for free from the comfort of their own home, which is really cool. Because one of the biggest problems with Vanguard is that it is a smaller card game than a lot of others. It's still pretty big for all things considered, actually. It's way bigger than it kind of should be, I guess. And that's not a diss. But more so, it's really cool to see a game that, again, because it's so small, because it's only been around for a handful of years, actually get the chance to have people play it. Because that's the thing. Finding, like, a trading card game is only as big as its player base. You know, it's only really worth playing a card game if there are other people playing that card game, if you know what I mean. And if you can't find anyone to play with, then that's kind of a big problem. And so this phone game gives everyone that chance to actually play it, which is really good. Because, I mean, that goes without saying, right? So that's really cool. And hopefully, by doing so, there's going to be more people actually moving on to the actual card game. More communities will build around it. And then the card game itself will benefit in the long run too. So even if you aren't someone... Even if you're someone who isn't a fan of Zero, you're still hopefully going to benefit from Zero's existence, is the hope. So that's what I'm hoping. That's what I feel like everyone's hoping. But we can only wait and see how well Zero does and try and support it as much as we can in the meantime. Of course, if you have actual legit criticisms about the game, then feel free to voice them. But I feel like this should be a time where the fans are encouraging Bushiroad rather than kicking them down, if you know what I mean. So, okay, we're gonna get a heal trigger, which is good, although we can't use it, so that's bad. Every time I pull a heal trigger, I'm like that. I'm like, oh yes, heal trigger, that's good. I guess that's the problem with being able to attack first, right? I always think about how good it is to be able to attack first. But then I realized that when I attack first, that means I'm probably going to get the advantage when it comes to health, which means I can't use any heal triggers that I pull, which is really, really annoying, but I feel like that's intentional. No, I don't think I need to use that effect. Famous last words, I know. No, I can just take out the Red Guards and then take out his Vanguard with my Vanguard, so it's not a big deal. I shouldn't even need to use any of my Red Guards for this. Or at least any of my bank Vanguards. One small little thing, I kind of wish they'd... Oh, crit trigger. That's nice. I might actually be able to end this right now then. That's one thing I kind of have a problem with Vanguard. It's only a minor thing. I kind of wish... There we go. I kind of wish that they'd rename the front rear guards to just something like front guards, because the front rear guards and the back rear guards have almost nothing to do with each other, and so it's kind of confusing, I guess. It's not a big deal. Like it's still like very easy to understand and everything. It's just weird that front rear guards and back rear guards have the same term to kind of classify them, considering they serve such different purposes in the game. So we still got 2 damage points left, so that puts us in an advantageous position as long as I can get a few tanks in, and he's already wasted his perfect guard. So we're not going to raid. Instead, we're going to just place this guy out, and we're going to place this girl out, and we're going to hopefully just be able to get these attacks in. So do I want to use this effect? I mean, I feel like it's a better safe than sorry thing, because if I don't, like, if I pass off the turn to him, then that's basically me admitting defeat, right? But at the same time, I don't think gaining any attack is really going to help me in this situation anyway, because it's those pesky front rear guard grade 2s. So I guess I'm just going to take them out and hope for the best. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that, and I'm going to hope to God that I get a stand trigger, is basically it. I could try and hope to get a crit, but I only just got one. I love how in the anime, characters will always... Yep, nothing. Oh my god, am I going to lose the second time in a row? For the love of God. This is not good. I love that in the anime when you see characters constantly, every single card fight, getting 2 crits in a row, and that never happens in real life. I've been playing this game for 2 weeks now, not happened a single time. Okay, so he's going to attack there. And that's going to put us in a little bit of trouble, and that's going to give us a trigger. Now, hopefully... Okay, good. We can stick it through, that's good. Now, we're going to place this out, and hopefully we're just going to win, because he doesn't have any grade 2s in the way. So, we're just going to battle, and then we're going to battle with Wise Man. And that's going to go through, and hopefully we're going to win. Yes. No heal trigger? Thank you. Okay, that's that out the way. And then we'll come back to that and redo it with the actual kangaroos later, because I don't have very good kangaroos, because that's why I'm doing the card fight in the first place. It is I need better kangaroos. So yeah, it's kind of a self-fulfilling cycle, I guess. But at least we've done it, and at least that gets us close to the grading up. So maybe not the cleanest way of doing that, but at least it's a way of doing that. So there is that. Then we need to clear story ride 10. I think we'll do that next episode, because we're already pretty far through here, and we're already gaining VP, which is good, because we've already lost once, so that's not so good. Let's see, let's go over... Let's look at the recommended decks again, because I want to see how far through I am. So I feel like I've been reset back. Yeah, I've lost a lot of the progress I had with the Oracle deck, which leads me to believe that they've tweaked it in one of the updates, which is interesting. So there's that. Yeah, there's a lot of cards that I'm missing. But I still don't want to waste any crafting materials until I really fully know what I'm doing with the Oracle deck. I don't know, let's look at the Oracle cards anyway, right? And let's see what stuff we can make. Okay, so we're obviously not going to be ranking anything incredibly rare, for example. But there's probably a good few cards like this, which is like a common that I could totally do with a few more copies of. And plus, I mean, I say I shouldn't be wasting my crafting essence, but I'm maxed out when it comes to... and I think I need one more of him. I'll check. Yeah, I only have 3. Kind of want to get a playset of this if I can. But yeah, like I say that I shouldn't be wasting craft essence and stuff, but I've got basically, like, maxed out stamina, which means I can grind as much as I want, really. So, okay, so 4 of that. Let's see, what other, do we have any other commons that we need more copies of? No commons off the top of my head. This is grade 0s, but I've actually already got the best grade 0, I feel like. Oh yeah, I need a couple more copies of him, so I'll get him too. The one who gazes at the truth. So yeah, let's get him. Okay, cool. But yeah, as you're seeing, commons so dirt cheap that you can just get as many as you want, and you don't need to worry about it. Let's get another one of them. Like so. Let's get another one of them. I don't even care if it's good or not, honestly. Just because I want to have as many Oracle Think Tanks as possible, which kind of goes counter to what I was saying earlier. So okay, I can't afford this one, obviously. I was expecting that. What about this one? Can I afford that? No. Certainly can't afford Silent Tom because he's the one I actually want. And I'm getting the feeling that I'm pretty far off from being able to craft another Amaterasu. That's the thing I'm really saving up for. I really want an Amaterasu playset if I can, which is going to take a little while of grinding to get up to. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. Okay. It's gonna load, and ooh, yep, we got the daily mission for creating a card, and that basically gives us back a lot of the crafting essence we only just used. So yeah, craft. In fact, actually, let's do that for the other clans very quickly. Craft commons liberally. If you want commons, just craft them, bro. Let's see. We need a Marin playset. What are we doing? Can't not have a Marin playset. Jeez. Let's get a playset of him too. Like so. Let's see. What other commons do we want a playset of? Yeah, let's get the playset of him too. This unit boosts Blaster Blade. Gets 3,000. So let's craft that. So yeah, exciting times for Vanguard Zero. Hopefully we can keep this hype and momentum up. It's already doing pretty well from what I've heard. It's getting a lot of downloads and stuff, but that's to be expected considering it's day one. Let's see, what other... Probably going to want more Randolphs, right? And again, these cards are just so dirt cheap that I can just sort of kind of craft them without even thinking really, so... we're just going to kind of craft all the commons we want. Like so. So I think I'm going to do the rest of that off screen, the crafting the commons, because you can probably, and then I'll show you next as to which ones I crafted and which ones I didn't. So yeah, I'll see you next time with more Vanguard Zero, and I'm going to ask you, how are you finding the game so far? Which of the 4 clans are you gravitating towards the most? And what do you like about the game, what don't you like? Because that's going to be fun to hear from people who have actually been able to play the game now. So yeah, I'll see you later with more Vanguard Zero.